tripped off of. I wasn't even the one that said anything. Miss Pizarro called you the flip-flopper. I just laughed at your ass, and I think she read a content. She read a comment. So for you to even go over there and do me how you did me was foul as fuck. Everything is recorded.
My apologies for that, because I thought you came at me hard.
No, like, my nigga.
I thought you meant that. Like,
no. Bitch, obviously you can see. Right? Win, lose, or draw, bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I get it.
Period.
Okay.
You said you can tell. Lady Snoop do not care about.
That's a lie. Nobody loses a fight and feels good. Nobody loses a fight and don't care about that. That's that fake bravado, that fake confidence, that fake pride. Yeah, I got my ass beat, but I got peace with my chest out and my head held high. That's a fucking farce. That's a farce. You felt some type of way. And I'm clipping pizza shit. She's been campaigning against flagging other people's channels and blah, 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 calling out people for flagging people's channels. And she did call her friends to flag my channel. So let's see if now, after her campaign, let's see if she's gonna flag my channel for clipping her shit. Anything that happens to this video, it's her. I don't mind playing the flag wars. I've never flagged before, but I don't mind getting in that arena. I'm just too grown for that stupid shit. But anyway, let's continue.
None of that. I would tell you whatever the case may be. So that's what it is. So now we
always talk her shit.
Yes.
Be always talking her shit.
And yes, so don't come at me.
As well as
exactly.
Me,
we do it in our face.
Hold on 1 second.
Regardless of the fact, we do it in each other's. I know we're still talking. Let women talk. At the end of the day, we do it. No, it's not. No, hold on. I'm talking. So at the end of the, you sit your ass down and stay in a man or whatever the fuck you is place.
Oh,
at the end of the day, at the end, who the fuck is Barack? Keep talking about
Baraka.
Who the fuck is that?
Jasmine.
Who?
Jasmine.
Who?
Jasmine.
You sound weird.
The one that punched boy girl.
You sound weird, baby.
Baraka gonna beat your ass.
Okay, well then if it happens,
carry on, Snoop. Carry on.
Anyway, because this is stupid. That's just weird. So anyway, have you have any?
Night.
Okay, and what does that mean? I've been doing it.
Baraka gonna beat your ass.
2 years down. 2 years.
Okay, so let me ask a real question.
I don't get what is he okay?
Let me ask a question. So because she got beat up, is she supposed to shut the fuck up?
Thank you.
It's embarrassing when you talk so much shit. You talk so much shit.
Oh my God. Embarrassing for who?
You see, Goosey is a man, and he understands the danger of just popping off at the mouth. Women don't, because they're so fueled by emotions. That's why they don't get along with each other well. They're always arguing with each other because they don't know how to shut up, and they always want to have the last word. Goosey gave her a sensible, a logical, a common sense response. I would have given the same response. Yes, if you got your ass whooped, you should keep quiet. Why? Because you might get your ass whooped again. Also, this time you might lose your life. But people who don't have common sense and everything is emotions to them, especially when they sit on panels and talk a whole bunch of shit all day, they're not going to understand that. Because their thing is, we can call the cops. Like Ness likes to talk about calling the cops, calling the cops. Yeah, the cops will come after you die. It's not going to stop anything. The best thing to do is to be quiet. You don't have to argue about everything. You don't have to run your mouth all the time. Lady Snoop talks a lot of shit. I don't have an issue with her. I really don't. But the truth is, she does talk a lot of shit. And I get it. She's from LA, the gangland. You know, if you live in LA, if you live in the hood, you're going to be attached to a gang. blood scrapes something, MS-13 something. And knowing you're attached to somebody who is a gang member or something, that might fuel your ego to talk a lot of crap. But you don't have to talk a lot of crap. And this is why I always say that the empty barrel makes the most noise. And that's a saying from Jamaica. The people who talk the loudest are normally the ones who can't do nothing. They have to run to go to their brother, their cousin, or their boyfriend or something to defend them. And Pizarro is one of them. She talks a lot of shit. When she was going at Rex, talking all that shit, she never talked about what she would do. She talked about what her nigga would do. And this is what causes a lot of dudes to go to prison. Not because he was running his mouth, because his sister, his female cousin, or his girlfriend or his wife was running their mouth. Now he is burdened with the task of protecting her mouth. But this is too much of, a common sense type of response that I have. Because women don't want to hear that shit. Because they're slaves to their emotions and their mouths. And that's why Lady Snoop got her ass whooped twice. And it was embarrassing. Lady Snoop stood no chance. At all. It's like throwing a piece of paper across the room. That shit was embarrassing. She could have died. Sometimes it's good to put your pride aside. It doesn't mean you have to feel ashamed. But be smart and just be quiet. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's a lot of people that got beat up before in their real life.
Shireen never talks shit online like she's some big bad
Shireen.
woman.
And I'm still gonna talk shit. And then that's the thing. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
But that's what I'm
Y'all defend this because you like her. Y'all defend this because y'all like her.
I'm not defending her because she like her. You don't like her, so I'm trying to figure out if
I was sad.
Hold on. I don't like.
Bro, they defend who they like. They will see you, a person they don't like, they will see you steal something. And they will drag you, they'll call the cops on you, all sorts of shit. But they'll see their friend that they like do the same thing, steal something, and they'll defend that person.
But I must agree with you on this one.
Hold on. Did you want her to feel shame about getting beat up? Did you want her to cry? Like, what exactly do y'all want?
It'll never happen. It'll never happen.
Goosey said humility. Why? Because he's a guy. He has more logic than emotions. It doesn't mean he doesn't have emotions. We all have emotions, but he's operating off logic. Some of these women, they have too much pride. So you got your ass beat and you want to keep running your mouth? The next time you just might lose your fucking life. You don't have another one. You only get one. And you're going to lose your life because of your pride? Let me tell you something. Let me not say that.
It will never happen. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. Laughing. It'll never happen.
So you want us to feel humiliated?
Let me tell you something. I'm proud to be a Jamaican, and I'm happy for some of the lessons that Jamaica has taught me. And I would not have realized the value in these lessons if I did not travel. And one of the things that Jamaica has taught me is to be quiet. Choose when to speak and when to shut up. And it also taught me that your words have consequences, whether it's from the consequences from another human being or just the universe. Words have power. And my mother used to tell me since I was a child. Life and death is in the power of the tongue is what she used to always tell me and my sister. Right? When I came to America, I've never seen anything like it. It was a culture many things were a culture shock to me when I first came to America. But one of them was how these people just talk endlessly. Like, they just say anything and they don't give a fuck. And their cushion for what they say is, I have freedom of speech. I mean, I used to be just flabbergasted because I used to say to people all the time, even when I was over there in the manosphere, I keep telling them, like, bro, in other places of the world, you will die for what you say. Like, you can't just run up. Ask any one of your Jamaican friends. In Jamaica, you have to watch what the fuck you say to people, man. You can't just run your mouth thinking, yeah, okay. The system of America has done a number on people here, fooling them into thinking. I mean, I agree with freedom of speech, but I agree with freedom of speech responsibly. You can't just, okay. Well, you can, but it's wise to just be quiet sometimes. Let me be quiet and let this shit play.
That's what you telling me?
No, he's
yeah, exactly what he's telling you. He's trying to be humiliated. Humiliation. Yes, I can. I literally did it. I literally did it. Various leader, win, lose, or draw. I'm still fighting. And we'll do it again. And do it again. And we'll do it again.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay. So
you're too old for this.
Bragging on the door? You're bragging on the door? You're bragging on the door?
Tag team.
Are you okay, so at least you know how to attack my door. At least you know the door attacked me. Right. Miss Mazzaro.
I don't need help.
Miss Mazzaro.
You get out of here.
You sound weird, bitch.
I don't need help.
You sound weird, bitch. You sound weird, bitch.
Anyway.
Once again, hold on. It wasn't like the door didn't push me down. Like, period. It wasn't that I got knocked down by a door. I tell my ass beat. Okay, this is what I don't get. Miss Bazaar, they keep saying I got my ass beat, but they not saying, but oh yeah, Lady Snoop did get knocked the fuck out. I pushed the fuck out the way with a door. So of course a bitch gonna have the upper hand. I don't get it. Talk about the whole fight.
Okay, hold on. See, my thing is that everybody say you got beat up. I understand that, but what I want to know from them, what do they want from you though? Do they expect you to be on your prime?
All this tough talk online don't matter anymore. It's null and void. Like, ain't no one taking Snoop serious anymore. Misunderstood could beat Lady Snoop.
Y'all never liked it. Now you pushing it.
But then if that's how you feel, say shall it be.
No, misunderstood.
That's what you say. Hey, if that's what you say. That's what you say.
Flourish of shields.
That's all. Miss Mazzaro is his obsession. That's all he has. That's all he left within that time, and this is what he came back on. That's all that he knows, and this is why I don't go here with this man. This is why he reaching out to people.
Knock you out, to be honest with you.
You sound weird. I don't even fuck with the bitch. For you to even do her like that, and I don't even fuck with her, you were a weirdo.
Lucy, can you come over to my channel?
No.
One day.
You sound weird.
Meanwhile, listen, I done beat some bitches up, and some bitches done beat me the fuck up, but they ain't made me stop talking my shit.
Okay.
They ain't made me want to keep fighting on the whole, because what you not going to do is think that because you beat me up, you going to bully me. Because they beat you up, bitch, they going to bully mode. Bitch,
That's foolishness. Because if you fought and you lost, running your mouth again does not guarantee you're going to win the fight. And if you don't want that person to bully you again, the best way to stop them from bullying you is to fight, not running your mouth again. So saying that if you lose a fight, it's not going to stop you from running your mouth because a person is not going to bully you. Running your mouth is not going to stop them from bullying you. What you need to do is go in the gym, put on some weight, work out, learn to box, come back and punch that person out. That's the best and the only way to shut up a bully. Not continuing to running your mouth. Running your mouth is the reason you got your ass beat in the first place. But guess what? I understand Goose's pain because we're men, and when we speak, we have a need to make sense. They don't like my ass over there. Why? Because I don't have time to entertain the irrational thinking. I call stupid shit out. Calling shit out is not fun. I get that. I don't have an issue with Lady Snoop. I'm not going to play any more of this dumb shit. I don't have an issue with Lady Snoop, but the point is, she does talk a lot of gangster shit, and she's not about that life. And there's nothing wrong with not being about that life, but if you're not about that life, just chill. If you got your ass whooped, nobody's saying you should be ashamed, but just be easy. Because you look ridiculous still talking shit. It doesn't look good. You can let all these stupid chicks gas you up. Why do women let other stupid women gas them up? Bro, women are very complex, man. I'm so happy to be a man. It's common sense is a good thing to have. And that's one of the things I love about being a man. I can rationally think. Because it's, if the world treats a woman the way the world treats men, more women would be in prison and get in trouble. It's just that people treat women with kids' gloves because they do a lot of irrational, stupid, dumb, emotional shit. It's just that they get away with it. And what Snoop is doing is totally irrational, because the next time you run your mouth, Snoop, somebody might kill you. That's LA. I used to live in LA. I still do come there. I used to live in Long Beach. Your words, your mouth can get you killed. It doesn't get more sensible than that. There's nothing wrong with just being humble. It doesn't mean you're weak. The weakest person is the loudest person, the person who loves to fucking talk. There's strength in being quiet. There's strength in silence. There's strength in humility. Most bosses and dons and gang leaders are quiet people. Don't listen to Pizarro. Pizarro loves to run her mouth. Yeah, I'm not going to play any more of this. Anyway, I'm out.